Hi everyone. First of all, sorry not sorry if you can't see my face, but I'm blind and I can't look in the viewfinder. But just because you're blind shouldn't mean you can't YouTube. I say that all the time. Also, I apologize about the one take nature of this video, but it's pretty much all I can do. The computer that has the full version of the sound editing program that I use is being repaired, and it's going to be a several weeks process to get this thing repaired. So I'm stuck with my phone and with a backup computer that has a demo version of my sound editor that I'm not interested in turning off every 30 seconds so I can restart it so it can give me another couple of editing keystrokes. So hopefully between now and the time this computer is repaired and I can start editing again, I'll find a way to condense that. I just spent 30 seconds probably rambling about that. What's the point of this video? What's this video about? This video is about playlists and how your liked playlist doesn't have to be your only playlist. You know, I've been on YouTube for 3 years now. I started as I've been watching YouTube for longer than that. I think it was 2010 or so that I first discovered what a gold mine YouTube is as far as like old videos from my childhood, old gems of TV spots that I that I would have liked, that as a person who used as a kid that used cassette tapes, I probably recorded. But probably about 3 million uses ago, I recorded over that tape, and now God only knows what happened to that tape. Probably ended up eaten up by the machine somewhere along the line and thrown out. Or if it has survived this long, it contains something else. So YouTube has been just awesome for almost 10 years now in my mind, as far as old commercials. And then in 2015, YouTube, like I think it was around May of 2015, I started discovering other things on YouTube. And I actually became a full-fledged YouTube watcher and even YouTube creator, although I didn't do a whole lot with my channel, and etc., etc. The point is, YouTube is a great place with a lot of great content. And you create a liked videos playlist that has everything that you ever clicked the like button on. And for the longest time, I was just watching the liked videos. Like when I wanted to turn on some YouTube and just watch some YouTube, I would turn on the liked list. Well, except I developed this issue. Some of these videos, with time, I didn't like so much, or I didn't want to have to sit and watch those every time I watched that playlist, or every time I turned on some YouTube. But on the other hand, disliking the video, I think, would take it out of the playlist, the liked playlist. But I didn't necessarily want to give that a thumbs down. It's not that I can't stand it anymore. It's just I don't want to have to watch it every time. So how do you get around that problem? Well, you could always create a different playlist just with your videos that you actually wanted to watch. And tastes change. You know, that's what happened with the liked videos. I liked that when I first watched it, and on the 3,000th time I watched it, I was like, you know what, I really don't like that all that much anymore. I mean, I like it, but not enough to watch it every damn time I turn the playlist on. So how do you remove those? Well, I'm going to show you. as soon as I wake up this iPod and get YouTube back up.
8:47 a.m. Passcode 7. Saturday is Catterday. YouTube.
Okay. So I have a playlist that I've already created up here. Well, I'll just tell you about the process, I guess. And so you find a video that you want to save, and create a new playlist as you save it. And then it will save. By the way, I'm using an iPod in this demonstration, an iPod Touch with voiceover and an app update of the YouTube app that's about 3 months old. I don't know if they've done a YouTube app update since then. My phone's got an even older version of the app. I don't keep it always up to date, okay? Because sometimes changes in the apps change the way the apps perform, and I don't always like those changes. Okay, so anyway, this is going to be a 3-hour video before I ever get to the... I apologize, this is just me, and this is what happens when you can't edit your videos. But I'm not willing to not do YouTube until I get my computer back. Anyway, I may redo these at some point and edit them and stay more on task. But, alright, so I have this playlist open. What am I going to start it with?
Saturday, Nephew by the side of my first Nickelodeon arthritis pain formula.
This one. Alright, so speaking of commercials from the 80s, let's say I just want to create a playlist that has nothing but that. Well, in this playlist that I have recorded, by the way, I think you can do that. Yeah, you can do this. You can do this even with your liked videos list. You can be in your liked videos list and decide, okay, I want to put that on my new playlist and add it there. Add it straight from your liked list. The point is, you turn the video on. In this case, I'll turn this one on. And I'll see if I can pause it pretty quickly after, so you don't have to sit and watch the whole thing.
Would you be able to pick up this Saturday is Catterday? No, that hurts.
Dang it. Or not.
Next, previous video, play, button.
Okay. Somewhere along the line it paused. Okay. So...
Next video, track visit, air, track, less than a 7 to 30 seconds.
Okay. So, it's paused, so we don't have to sit and watch that. Although I probably could have watched that the whole time, in the time that we've been sitting here. So,
track position. Next video. Play. Button.
I am swiping to the left here.
Previous video. More actions.
It's up
button.
toward...
Share. Button. Add to. Button.
The beginning of the stuff. There it is. We just heard add to. So... You double tap on the add to button.
Add to. Save video to. Ellipsis. Button.
It said save video to, so it's asking me what playlist I want to save it to.
Watch later. Button.
As I swipe to the right, there's watch later.
Selected. Faves. Button.
Faves, which is the one that I had which is a one separate from liked videos that I'd created.
Close. Button.
A close button.
Close. Button.
Drat, where's the create new playlist?
Select watch. Save video to. Ellipsis. Button.
Do I have to double tap on the save video to button?
Text field is editing. Playlist name. Insertion
there we go. So, in the very beginning of that, yeah, see, I am kind of learning as I go and demonstrating it at the same time. So, At the beginning of this list is a Save To button. Double tap on that button. This gives you an edit field to create the name of your playlist. I'm going to dictate this instead of typing it out and taking forever.
Next keyboard. Emoji. Dictate. Space. Dictate.
80s commercials.
Attachment. Inserted 80s commercials.
There we go. And
Selected. Public.
public is selected. It's up to you whether you want to make this a public playlist or a private playlist. What I tend to do is, I believe you double tap on this button.
Selected. Public. Unlisted. Private. Private.
And you could do unlisted. I'm not sure what the difference is between unlisted and private. Maybe with unlisted, no one can see that it even exists anyway. With private, I believe it's people can see that you have it, but they can't watch it. With this particular channel that I have this iPod set to, this doesn't have any videos on it anyway, so I really don't care who knows what. So I'll go ahead and say that it's private. It's up to you what you want to do. If you want to keep it public, then just leave it as it is. If you want to unlist it or make it private, you swipe right to one of these buttons and double tap on whichever one you want. In this case,
Selected. Private.
I just double tapped on private to select it.
Selected.
And
80s commercial. Name. Done. Button.
I just swiped left to, I think I just said right when I meant left. I did swipe left to the done button. I'm double tapping on that.
Is faves. Private playlist.
And
24 videos.
okay, stop. And now there's an 80s commercials playlist made with that video being the first one in there. And the beauty of it is, this is where I really wish I could create a whole bunch of, well, you know, actually, maybe I will stop this here and actually make the list and then come back with a part 2 about what else you can do with these lists. How do you respond to your changing tastes? We'll deal with that next time because, number one, I need to turn this off and actually create a situation where I need to do that. And number two, this has been going on for long enough. If you have watched this whole video, thank you for watching. Can you tell I haven't done a demonstration for a long time? And that might not be so bad, except I'm stuck doing one takes, like I said. So thank you for watching. If you are so blind that you literally need voiceover to use an iDevice, you might want to check out Ira. Ira is a service that uses sighted, trained people who are using the video on either your camera or on a pair of smart glasses with a camera installed to it, or installed on it, that they will send you to look at your surroundings and describe them to you, to put it semi-simply. If you do not believe that people should have to have 1,000 hours or 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 hours of watch time to have any chance in hell of getting any kind of revenue on AdSense whatsoever, please sign the Do Not Demonetize petition, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.